and welcome to another First Impressions review with me, Jay. Today we are going to be looking at Fort Triumph. And this is a game that has been out on Steam for about, roughly a month and a half now. And I've been pumping up to about 10 hours into this game now, and I'm here to give you that quick review of what I think about the game. I'm going to be going over the likes and dislikes that I personally have. Again, I'm here to give you that, and you are here to sit back and relax, listen, and decide if this game is for you or not. And without further ado, let's get this started. Let's start off with what Fort Triumph is. Fort Triumph is an RPG turn-based strategy game with a medieval fantasy twist. It plays very similar to XCOM games with the leveling up and upgrades, and has a cartoony graphics that reminds you of games like World of Warcraft or Dungeon Defenders if you ever played those before. The game offers a long campaign mode and skirmish options with AI and friends. More on that later. Each campaign is focused on a race where you start off as humans and move on to the other races like the Restful Dead, the Forest Utopia, and Goblins. Each campaign is divided by acts, where as far as I can tell, you can carry over a limited amount of things like heroes, items, and upgrades from act to act. Now let's get started with some pros. It's easy. The tutorial is not very long and the game mechanics are pretty easy to learn. It's easy to learn, but deep enough to challenge even the most seasoned turn-based RPG players. As I played, I kept finding new ways to play the game. I found myself experimenting with different conditions, mechanics, and strategies to make me an even more efficient killing machine. Even after 11 hours of gameplay, I don't feel like I've mastered everything in this game yet. Leveling up is deep. As I played this game, I've compared it to XCOM greatly, and something that I found surprising and that added great depth to the game is the randomness of leveling up. Every time I leveled up, I discovered that there can be very many different build types for each class. I could have built my paladin as a healing tank, but instead I decided to build him as a tank that goes in and makes this massive flames of destruction around him. I actually ended up ditching my original paladin for a paladin I recruited that had a better skill set from leveling up. There are so many possibilities in this game. On top of the leveling up mechanics, items you pick up and decisions you're allowed to make in this game add to the replay value. Each turn you have a limited amount of resources and have to make key decisions that may impact the way you play later. Do you focus on securing resources? Do you focus on leveling up? Do you take a risk on a hard battle for an extra character, or go the easy way and grab an uncommon item? Bottom line, you've got a lot of different possibilities to choose from. The theme and graphics. I love the theme and cartoony style of this game. This game is not massively gory and it gives you a break from the seriousness of other games. Its comical theme and graphics blend very well. The music doesn't fall short either. However, I would have loved to see more voice acting in the dialogues. This is a game that I would not be worried about my kids having access to. Enough of the pros, let's get on with things that I did not like about this game. The lack of depth in the story. After playing this for a longer time, I found what was driving my interest in playing the campaign was more the gameplay versus the story ahead of me. I found the story to be simple, but entertaining. This game will not win any awards with its storyline. One thing to note though is even if I was not fully immersed in the story, I was still immersed in the gameplay. So in the end, I was still playing the game. Lack of classes and differences between races. The game only offers 4 classes of Paladin, Mage, Hunter, and Berserker, which all of the other races in the game have their versions of. After a while, I found myself wanting to see more classes and differences between races. I still worry that since gameplay is driving my interest in this game, playing the other races may not be an interest to me. I can see myself playing this game only for the skirmish mode in the future. I would have loved to see more customization in the character aesthetics. You can only customize name, color, and see a gender difference in looks for each class. It would have been nice to be able to customize each individual character and how they looked and appeared more than just the color of their armor. No online gameplay. The multiplayer on this is restricted to local only. You are unable to play with your friends online. Personally, this did not ruin the game for me, as I found the game having a lot to offer in the local instance. But the mechanic would be nice to see. You are not going to see any PvP online for this. It's just going to be a pass the controller type game. It's time for the verdict. For the price of $24.99 on Steam, link below, this game has a lot to offer and I definitely recommend picking it up. The pros for this game far outweighs the cons. If you enjoy games like XCOM, Heroes of Might and Magic, and other turn-based RPGs, this game is really worth picking up. If you're still not convinced, go ahead and watch some of the gameplay footage that I have filmed to help you decide for yourself if this game is for you or not. The playlist will be linked down below. I am also having a giveaway on this game on Saturday, May 30th, 2020. To enter this giveaway, just be sure to follow me on Twitch and attend the giveaway. More details down below. And you also must be present to win. So go ahead and make sure you go down there and double check what the heck is going on. If you haven't done so already, like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more awesome content and fun future giveaways. As always, thank you for watching and make it a great game, guys. See ya.